Alright guys, today we are here with another video. We are actually taking a look at a class that I've been wanting to play for about a good 2 to 3 years now, but something always held me back in choosing it. We are taking a look at the Mask. I did a class switch on it. So far it's going decent. I did 3 fights, one as a Earth mask, one as a Chance mask, and then one as a Agi mask. I'll show you guys each fight and my thoughts and opinions on what each one is good for. An Earth one, right off the bat, I feel like obviously it's gonna be top 2. I did a fight in each element just to see how each element would go. Earth ones are pretty solid. The heals are very nice. The damage is very nice, and the amount of shields that a mask can add is pretty cool as well. Especially with transit in that first turn. If you transit and do your grimace, it's really hard for people to take you down on that second turn. And then once the transit goes away, you're basically at full vit again, which is pretty cool. So right here, I'm dealing full damage. I'm just looking at all the stuff that he's doing. I'm basically copying him to the T, exactly what he's doing, except that he wasted a couple moves on his running away. While I don't feel like I wasted any. He transits right here again, which was a bad move because it only gives him about 2k, and I know I can take that down. And then he doesn't have, I forgot what's that shield that gives him about 900 shield. He doesn't have it next turn. I know that because I just used it a turn ago at the same time he did. So what I do is I do full damage and give myself shield at the same time, and he's basically at 125 vit. So he says here at the end, GG, he messed up on something he did. And as you can see, I took him down. It was a pretty good fight. He says la cagué, which means that he just messed up. I say GG. I run up to him and then I finish it off. So my thoughts on the strength mask are it has a lot of damage, a lot of potential. Really good class. The next one is going to be a chance mask. Now this is a full chance mask. It is not a pushback mask. It is just a full chance mask. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like it. It's my least favorite of the 3. I feel like it just doesn't have what it's missing. Honestly, what it's 100% missing is a move that is not linear. So I believe it's called decoy or something like that, which is one of the chance moves that makes it heal himself. I wish that move wasn't restricted with the linear. I wish it was, it could hit all around. I wish it didn't have that restriction. It would make the class a lot more better if that wasn't a restriction for it. Because basically, all 3 moves that it has for the chance route, you need to be in line with the opponent. Now, this fight is 3 times speed, I believe. It was about a 14-minute fight. You know how SRAMs play. Especially in Agi 1, it's going to want to run away, hide, go invisible. So what I was doing was just keeping my ground, shielding up whenever I could, adding shields so that the poisons just hit the shields and not me. So you see decoy here. It has that restriction where it is restricted to just linear. They should take that out. That way the chance route is a little more usable, because I'm not gonna lie, at the moment it's only usable in a small map. In a map like this against a SRAM, you're basically not gonna be doing a good job. So right here I give myself I think it's called plasma or something like that shield with transit, and I stacked up on shield. So I have 2,200 in shield right now with 600 in life. But also remember that transit takes away most of my life and then gives it back in 2 turns. So what I do here is I try and get in the middle of them and then I deal 1 damage and 2 right there. You see, like I said, it's not bad. It's just like I said, it hurts the class because it makes it have moves that could just hit linear. So right here, he deals a very nice chunk of damage. Good thing my Grimace was still alive. I pull him in towards me with the decoy. I'm also stealing health. Not stealing health. I'm also healing when I'm doing the decoy, which is pretty nice. So I can heal about 250 per decoy. Like I said, if it wasn't linear, you would have a much easier time using it, because it does push out a lot of damage. It really does. The damage is there. Like if only you were able to hit that move without that restriction, it'd be a lot better. I give myself shield here, so I have 900 in shield, 1.3 in actual vit. I was looking at the poisons that he had on me there just to see if he was able to kill me. And right here, what he does is he goes invisible. He runs away. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, let's see what I can do. What should I do in order to run away? I basically just go to the coward mask, which gives me an MP. I use that move that gives me an MP while taking 1 step. And then here, basically, I just have to try and live. I do the Grimace. I try and get myself somewhere close to him. I add shield with that move, so as long as I'm in the, I forgot what type of mask is it, the regular mask I'm gonna call it for now, it gives me shield if I use that move, and it gives me 600 instead of 200. And then right here, I know that I can finish him off. So again, my thoughts on the chance mask is it's not so good. If you're a full pushback mask, that's a different story. But as a full chance route, I don't think it's there. And on this fight, I'm versing another mask again, and I went the full Agi route. So this is the Agi set that I have. It has a decent amount of Agi on it. I do the same thing every fight. I start the same way. I summon my Grimace, Exaltation, and then the Transit. That is how every mask starts their first turn. So right here, he gets a little bit closer to me, hits me with Apathy. He hits my Grimace with it. I'm assuming he hit my Grimace with it. And then he runs in that corner. From what I know, I try to steal Vit and MP from him. That way he has a harder time to get to me. And I hit him from a distance with that. What I gotta learn is how to switch into the mask that I'm gonna be using the next turn before. That way I'm not wasting a mask switch as soon as I go into that turn, if you understand what I'm saying. So right here, I do that move that gives me shield. It gives me 600 shield plus does some damage. Hit him with some dags. Hit him twice with dags. And here he goes full combo, Fury, Martello, Martello, where he heals. So what I do is I do the same combo right back, but the Agi version of it. Have him at 50% health. After his turn here, he has me at 50% health. So here's where I got a little bit tricky for me. I was trying to think of a combo. Then I saw that he had shield, so I was like, I kind of messed up. So I hit him with basically the full combo again and tried to heal as much as I could. So here is where basically it's just dependent on how you use your and right there he had me because I did not see the spotted Dofus on him. Not spotted, the sparkling silver, where it regenerates. I think it's like 10% of your health. So that shocked me. Once I saw that life go up, I'm like, okay, I'm done. This is it. So I give myself almost full shield. I summon my Grimace, run him to the back, do weapon skill. That way I'm ready for the next turn. So what he does is he does his full combo, I believe, again. Does decent amount of damage. and is left with, he's still in the, is he in the transit state? No, he's not. I am. So I have about 1400 in life left. I try to do my full combo to see if I can just peg him down a little by little and also heal a little bit. I put my Grimace to run away, and now he does his full combo again, and that is how the fight goes. So guys, give me your thoughts and opinions on the mask. I showed you all three options, the Agi, the Chance, and the Earth. Tell me what you guys think is the best route to go as a mask, and how I did in the fights, because these were my first couple fights as a mask, how I did. Leave a like, subscribe, and thank you guys. Peace.